You're a new patient, you have to hit person, and you hit new. And that's gonna bring this up and you just put everything in. Alright, it says to edit a new patient. You pretty much, I'm gonna type in the test subject. And you pretty much click their name and hit edit down here. I mean, you can just double click too. And it'll bring up their stuff and you just change their address, which is something that's on there. Next it says the patient has a medical history of high blood pressure and diabetes. That you simply just go to their medical history. You just go to the medical history and put it in. And if you're in the other, if you're on the actual chart, you still click them and go to their med history up here. You just have to find that up here and just click on it and it'll pull it up.
Okay.
After that, it says schedule a patient for an MOD amalgam. Pretty much you just go to the date you want, double click it, choose the patient, double click them, and pretty much go here. And since it was an MOD amalgam, I'll put amalgams and put the tooth number and the MOD and just put amalgam. And then next it says, let me see, I'm gonna save that. It's right here. Next it says move the patient to next Thursday. Pretty much you can right click and you can hit copy or move. I usually do copy and just go to the date, whatever, right click, put paste from copied appointments, and it's right there. And you just have to go back and erase the other date. Next it says propose a patient's chart that they need to know. Number 12 needs an occlusal composite. Pretty much you can just go back to this, hit person, test. Yeah? 1 second. Alright, it'll be easy if you go to the actual chart. Is it composite? Alright, so you just click them and you go to their chart. And there you can, on here it says number 12 occlusal composite. So you hit 12, you go to composite, and just put occlusal, and here where it says response, you gotta put proposed, which means it's not existing, but they want to do it. Alright, next it says propose that the patient's chart number 16 needs to be extracted. This is proposed, pretty much you do the same thing. Number 16, go to extraction, oops, not it. And proposed, and just hit OK. Next it says walk out, the patient services rendered today. Pretty much you do the same thing I just showed you. You go to their chart, and you have to do whatever they had done. So if 16 was extracted, you hit 16, you hit extracted, and where it says proposed, instead of having it there, you put walk out. And you just put OK, and that's all you have to do for this. Next it says enter the patient's treatment render notes correctly into Eaglesoft. And pretty much you just go to the note history, and you just type it in there. And it has to be correctly, so I'm pretty sure she might just want you to do it the way they showed us, which means the most important part is the anesthesia goes first. And you put the tooth number and you put what it was, like an MOD amalgam. And just make sure when you put anesthesia, you gotta put if it has epi, what kind it was, and how many you used. Next, this says demonstrate the steps to make a payment on the patient's account. This one I'm not too sure of, but I think I know how to do it a little bit. Let's see. So here you can go whenever it says number, the last one, make a payment, demonstrate the steps to make a payment in the patient's account. So you select your patient, you can go right here to the second one, it says go to their account. And this is their account. They'll show everything that's happening for them. It'll show everything they've paid, if they've been here before, or things they have to pay. And you would go to their account payment and you type in how much they had or how much they paid. and you save it. And once you save it, you can go to Smart Invoice, and that is supposed to print it out. And I don't know how much she wants us to do there, but that's everything for it.
Sounds good.